speaking of things that you ingest that can kill you, I went to McDonald's this weekend. Me and my fiance only really go when we're on the road, like if we're on our way to or from somewhere and we want to pick up something quick.
Yeah.
And we decided to stop off at a McDonald's on the way back to ours, just to grab a bite to eat. We decided not to go through the drive-through because the queue was massive. So we went into the McDonald's to have a bite to eat. McDonald's aren't that bad anymore, ambience-wise. They seem to be, like, especially new ones, seem to be a lot less oppressive than they used to be.
There's a lot less stark white, I think, is a big part of it.
Yeah, a lot more kind of pleasing primary coloured fake leather going on, and kind of sweeping wooden edging to things.
Wood panelling and sort of green, just colours to take away from the fact that everything's covered in ketchup stains.
Yeah, and all the food isn't actually food. But we had a bite to eat, and before we left, I decided to go to use the facilities to relieve myself. And McDonald's bathrooms, they're notoriously average to bad.
Yeah.
But it would appear that when I attempted to use the men's toilets, they were trying to improve that image because it was being cleaned by a female cleaner. And I was like, oh, sorry. And she's like, just use the disabled toilet because I'm cleaning here and I've just started, so I'll be a while. And I was all right. And I hate using disabled toilets anywhere.
Yeah.
Just because, I'm worried a disabled person might actually want to use them. And then you have to play that game where you leave the disabled toilet and you're clearly not disabled and everybody hates you.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
you
I've
get lynched.
I've told the story about my old job, haven't I? And the disabled toilet there, right?
No, you haven't.
My old job, which we've talked about before when I was a necromancer,
there
was, so it was an office about 40, 50 people, let's say. I can't really think off the top of my head. And, gents, ladies, and a disabled toilet. And I kind of made a habit of using the disabled toilet because it was one of the few places you could get some, like, private time.
Yeah.
Just sit down there and read a book or something for a bit while I was supposed to be working.
Yeah.
And I never really thought anything of it, like, because usually I'm really self-conscious about using the disabled toilet, but it's like, it's just a toilet at work, it's fine. Until, like, one day I opened the door after being in there for a little while, and there was one of the guys was outside, like, tapping his foot, because one of the managers was a dwarf.
Okay.
And, like, it was his bathroom. And I hadn't considered the fact that he was, like, disabled.
Oh, I see. Because you were just being, like, a progressive young man. And you're like, I don't see you as being disabled. I see you as just a smaller citizen.
That's literally what I thought. He's just a dude who's small. He's not, like... I mean, I guess he is disabled, but to my mind, he wasn't disabled.
Yeah.
And then I opened the door one day and he was like just tapping his foot. And I was like, oh, shit, sorry. Have you been waiting long? I don't have a disability beyond the desperate need to shit occasionally.
That was basically, at that point in the McDonald's, that was my disability. I need to shit badly. And we're talking like... I got into the disabled toilet. I was like, right, I'm gonna have to get this done quickly because I need to get in and out of here before I cause an issue by somebody who needs to use this toilet as an actual disabled person. So I'm trying to get my thing done properly. Take a speed dump, a Jack Bauer power dump.
Yeah,
the dump that Jack Bauer does during the advert break of 24 while you're not watching him. And it takes about 2.5 minutes and he's done. So I'm in there and I'm like, come on, I've got to get this done quickly. And my body just goes, nope. What we're going to do is we're going to open up a portal inside your ass that appears to lead to some kind of infinite shit dimension.
Oh my God, we're talking about your shit on the show.
Well, yeah, because my shit is a pivotal character in the story that I'm about to tell you. So I proceed to do like what I can only describe as a shit of Lovecraftian proportions.
Big hell.
And it stinks. I'm like, oh, this is really bad. I need to get out of this situation. So I do my business, and I'm just about to leave the toilet, and somebody starts furiously knocking on the door, and I'm like, I am fucked. That's it. Like, I've been made. I'm gonna get fucked up. And somebody was like, somebody needs to change a baby, because there's a baby changing thing in the disabled toilet. And banging on the door from the outside, and I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna do? I'm stuck in here with like this creature of a shit. And they're going to have to come in here and like survive the ambience of the thing that I've done. And to make it worse, I'm not even disabled. So I'm like, well, what am I going to do? I'm just going to have to try and get out of here and make my apologies. So I flush the toilet and I'm fixing to leave. And I open the door and there's a lady with her baby, and she looks at me and I look at her, and I'm like, fuck, like, I'm going to have to do something to get out of this situation. So what I do is, I'm quite good at faking a fake leg.
Oh, no!
Because I had a friend who lost his leg in a motorcycle accident.
Oh, my God!
So to get out of that situation without having to be confronted with an angry lady, I fake a fake leg, and I hobble away like Kaiser Soze in The Usual Suspects. My fiance is waiting for me in the car park, and I just straight out of the McDonald's into the car, and off we drive into the sunset, like the perfect crime.
Oh, right.
The question is, what I want to know is, did I do anything morally wrong in that situation? Because I'm not sure if I did.